Well, my co-host Hadley Gamble is in the Saudi capital of Riyadh. Hadley, let's get straight out to you to talk a bit more about this market reaction and just the overall reaction from the business community. Hadley.
Absolutely, Nancy. Now, over the weekend, we did see more international CEOs essentially saying that they will not be attending the Davos in the desert. And just a few days from now, we heard from Richard Branson. We also heard from the CEO of Uber. And of course, the latest, Jamie Dimon, deciding not to attend. Now, of course, all of this is against the broader backdrop of what's been really a tit for tat, a bit of a war of words between the United States and Saudi Arabia over the last couple of days. And we've seen that, of course, obviously impacting energy markets. We've seen oil up over 1%. We've also seen this really dragging down shares of SoftBank. They've been down over 5% in early morning trade. And of course, this has also had a major impact over the last 24 hours on the Saudi Tadawul. We saw that market trending very low, 7%, as much as 7% in early trade yesterday before closing down at 3.5%. Of course, and that close was off the back of a government release, which was essentially coming out and saying that any actions taken against the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, that there will be a retaliatory measures. And of course, that was following comments from President Trump talking about whether or not there would be actions taken against the kingdom. So a bit of hesitancy, I think, going forward in the next couple of hours to really call what's going to happen in these markets. But all eyes, as I say, on the Tadawul. Nancy?
Yes, Hadley, that's certainly true, and we can't ignore what's happening in the oil markets as well. I mean, you talk about even the mention of retaliatory measures, and the market instantly thinks about oil.
Absolutely, Nancy. And one of the conversations that we've been having is whether or not we could see some kind of a situation where we might have, a take back to 1973, another oil embargo. Lots of conversations about whether or not that's something that could be an offing here. But Saudi officials that I've been speaking to really trying to, bring down that rhetoric and essentially say that while there are conversations ongoing with Washington, while there has been a call, as you know, between Turkey's president and King Salman of Saudi Arabia, that in the end, they really do hope that, relationships that have been long-standing like that with Turkey and like that with the United States are in no way going to be damaged by what's been happening over the last several days.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.